these are special reading forecasts for January to July of 2019, and they focus on love and relationships. Now, a little bit of background into why I'm doing these readings. Being a Libran, obviously this is important, isn't it? But I always look ahead in the year. I look at astrological alignments, I read astrologers, I watch other tarot and oracle readers just to see what their take is on the year ahead, see maybe they've got something more interesting, usually do, or a varied view to what I have, kind of to get an overview of the general feeling, because everyone's going to be picking up on the big energies. And where relationships were concerned for this year, especially for Libra, because obviously that's where I would focus, in my own readings or looking ahead to the year, there just wasn't enough. I felt like I needed more. It was a little bit, I don't know, there just wasn't enough information. So I decided I'm going to just for the first 6 months of the year, because the whole year just focusing on love can be a little bit far ahead. You know, if I tell you you're only going to meet someone at the end of the year, it's not really going to mean much to you right now. So this is for the first 6 months of the year. And then come July, I will do the next 6 months of the year. But it's going to focus on love and relationships. The teacups, and you can see a whole selection of cards for the first 6 months of the year. If you'd like a personal private reading, especially those soulmate or twin flame readings, they are absolutely incredible. They give you all the information about your partner, how, when, where you'll meet them, what they'll be like, what the relationship will be like, the whole lot. Then you can just go to the website. The link will be in the description box below. You can purchase or order your reading there. Leo, first up we take a look at the tea leaves that were left behind in the cup of tea I made for you. Now I will repeat, as I always do with the tea leaves, if you see a particular picture or symbol that jumps out for you that I do not mention, it's probably pertinent to your particular life story, just leave a comment in the comment boxes below and I will tell you what I think it means for you. So what is very prominent in this teacup is a three-pronged fork. Now, a three-pronged fork normally means some kind of heartache or heartbreak. So I think that a lot of Leos have gone through a bit of heartache fairly recently, and it's showing up quite distinctly in this teacup. However, after that, there are tiny little symbols, and the teacup is full of them. There's a little C, there's a little J, there's a broken ring in there, which I think is where the heartache came from. Somebody did not fulfill a promise to you. I see a little V in dots, which means that slowly but surely things will definitely be getting better for you. Right, now I'm going to move on to the rest of your reading. If you see something in there, then like I say, just let me know and I will tell you what it means. If we have a look at your tea leaf cards, things are definitely about to change where your love life is concerned and relationships, especially towards between January and July of 2019, because you get the firecracker, which says excitement, and you get the rose, which says romance is in the air. So there's definitely a big, better progression where relationships are concerned for Leo at the beginning of this year, for the first half of this year. For many of you, romance is either rekindled within an existing relationship, or you find somebody new and they cause great excitement. So it's that kind of thrilling feeling that comes with finding somebody. If we look at your romance angel card, you get finances and career, and you get engagement. So your career has been sort of front and foremost in your mind. That is the energy that is being focused on at the moment. Often this can have an effect on existing relationships as well as calling in relationships, because we call in where our focus is. So if making money and getting ahead, paying your bills, getting ahead in your career is where you've been focusing at the moment, you'll probably find your relationship life has taken a little bit of a backseat. Naturally so, that's the way it works. But then to remember that things don't probably progress as well in the relationship sector because you're not focusing there. It's as simple as that. If you don't water a plant, it doesn't grow. Same, the analogy works, right? Then you get the engagement card, which says there's the potential in the first half of the year for your relationships to reach a higher level of commitment. You may meet somebody which has the potential to become your fiancé, or you may get engaged to them, or you may become very committed to that person within a relationship. In an existing relationship, you can reach a higher level of commitment with one another. There is that potential in the first half of the year. If I look at your tarot cards, you get choice and you get the Six of Water. Now, the choice card always says to be conscious of the choices that you make. So between January and July 2019, when you make decisions and choices, especially choices where your relationships are concerned, be very conscious when you make them. It's more along the lines of when you are focused and you have clarity and you make decisions with your relationships, the outcome will be more to your liking. That's a direct message download for you guys. That Six of Water card in this particular tarot deck speaks about opening your heart. It's along the lines of what has happened in the past belongs in the past, and now it's time to open your heart again. We can sometimes shut our hearts down, shut part of our heart down, or be very careful with our hearts because of experiences we've had in the past. Or we long for an experience we've had in the past, and we tend to be dwelling in the past and not focusing on the present. So it's a case of open your heart to this moment in time, and you will receive that romance and that excitement that you are looking for. I hope that you enjoyed that reading. If you would like any of those readings I offered at the beginning, the personal, private, soulmate, or subscription to weekly updates for your star sign, please contact me via the links in the description box below. That is via the website. I want to thank you for watching, listening, commenting, liking, subscribing, and for those of you that share this video, I truly appreciate it. Those of you that comment, I read every single comment. Thank you very much.